Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm GC Smith, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own foil tokens or proxy cards for Magic the Gathering. Now for this you're going to need a tray or surface you don't mind getting dirty, preferably dry and somewhat plain. You're going to need a stack of foils you don't mind using for this purpose. A acetone based product such as nail varnish remover or something similar, and some cotton wool, cloth, or something you don't mind using for this as well, and a Sharpie or other good brand permanent marker. Other brands are probably available. Now I just want to make a quick note about this. Firstly, none of these cards you make out of this will be tournament legal for purposes other than tokens. So, as such, any cards you use for this process probably should be a common or uncommon you don't really care about. Maybe a rare, but something that should have no financial value really, or sentimental value in any way, shape or form. Because we are obviously going to be removing the images from these, so there's that. Also, you should note that there is some differences between sets. I've been told that Return to Ravnica block is the best for stripping, or one of the best. And personal experience has shown me the Battle for Zendikar foils and Over the Gatewatch foils are hard, if not impossible, to strip. I have tried repeatedly to strip those kind of cards, and it is really hard. So once you've selected the foil, and we're going to be using a, actually not Waste on Lamp Viper, let's use the somewhat useless Angelic Edict. I guess it was okay in limited, but it was an overall kind of meh card. And then we're going to take a bit of our cotton wool and apply some acetone based product to it. So we don't need too much. We don't want to flood the cotton wool or the card. We want to be really gentle. And then we're going to grip the card firmly with one hand, take the product to the bit especially we wetted, and apply it to the centre, and slowly or carefully start circling around, doing a circular motion across the card. And you should hopefully start seeing that some of the image has been removed, and you should see it coming off onto the card. So you're just going to keep doing this, and the card will be slowly erased. Now, with things like cotton wool, you want to, once it gets too dirty, switch to a new ball or a new pad, depending on what cotton wool kind you're using. If you're using a cloth, you want to move to a new part of the cloth or tissue if you're using one of those. So we're going to continue the circular pattern until we get to the corners where you want to start using straight patterns. And as you can see, the image is coming right off. I'm not applying too much pressure. We don't want to flood the card or damage the card too much. But as you can see, the image is coming off. And if we're careful enough not to get too much residue off the surface of the card, the back should be relatively well preserved as well. But obviously I don't want to show you that for too long, so here's a card I've already prepared, Blue Peter style, if you're aware of Blue Peter. And so we're going to just take a Sharpie. Now I've already wiped this with a dry tissue afterwards, just to make sure I get rid of any excess residue on this. And we're just going to turn this into the token we want to prepare for this. So with Shadows of Innistrad and Investigation coming, I thought we could turn this into a clue token. So we're going to say to sacrifice, draw a card, and because obviously it was a famous kind of TV show, we're just going to do a paw print as the card art or token art. Now this isn't fancy, I'm not a great artist, So I'm sure some of you will come up with better designs using more than just a black marker pen. You can do different colours. You can also print out card art onto a clear thin acetate sheet using inkjet printer and glue it over the top to create some really fantastic custom tokens that you guys might have seen out there in the world. But still, it's not awful, and it's something funny to show up at a tournament with. No one expects foil tokens, and obviously you should improve with time. So that's it. It's not a very difficult process. It's actually quite simple to do, but I'm surprised I haven't seen a video on this yet on YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe even share some of your efforts in the token making business. And yeah, hopefully go forth, enjoy, and make your own tokens. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.